So, hello and welcome to another vlog on my all new vlog channel. So, till about last week, I was putting all this content on my main Kunicross channel. So, you're now on Kunicross Germany watching this. And I hope this change will improve the overall quality for everybody involved. Yeah, of course, probably little less people will watch this compared to my usual channel, but maybe will be a bit more on focus. If you haven't seen any of those this overlong vlog videos which I do here, this is basically, I call it the vdiary. It's like I do a clip every day, and I start with the weekend. So it's Saturday now, February the 16th. So this will be the longest you see, and it got closer to the current date as it goes. I post the video on Friday or Saturday, depending on the time zone and when or if the upload works. It's a bit tricky at the moment. So yeah, this is about how it goes. Sometimes it's quite fun. Sometimes it's quite dull. I hope this will be a much more fun one this week. We have much to do, but I think the thing this week will be that I probably can't film too much because we have kids carnival, then we have a silver wedding from some friends, and then on Sunday we have a game day for the kids football, and yeah, filming other people, kids, and putting them on the internet is not quite right thing. Probably won't film there or won't film too much. So let's see. But yeah, I think with the kids I'm way back when I started YouTube, I was really worried filming on the street at all. Especially in Germany, the people are not really fond of it. So it's something I prevent, but on the street I'm a bit more comfortable at the moment. But like with kids, it's still for one, it's really illegal thing here on the one side. Also, YouTube does not really like it, and I think it's also just not okay as a I would need permission from all the parents to do so. So I keep to our own family as much as possible, or like street scenes when many people are walking, I find okay, but it's like the panorama free thing, I would say. But yeah, I don't want to overstretch it. So no, very much going on and very little filming this weekend. Let's see. Somebody's coming down, so we probably can go shopping. That's the first real spring day this year, I would say. And of course, this is a blue ice, so it has to be related to frozen, no matter if it is, and it's called bubble gum. Yeah, who knows how it tastes? But it's ice. Yeah, really nice weather to carry all the jackets. In the evening it will be cold. In the morning it was also ice cold. Been kind of complaining about the Jurassic World Dublo last week, but yeah, I think it's really, this is not Dublo, this is the normal Lego, but still, the age recommendation does not really match the movies one, I would say. But yeah, with Lego, most of the stuff is bought by adults anyway, so who knows, maybe it's not so much of a thing as I make it out to be. So we are not going to the kids carnival because we are frankly overshopped from the time wise, and my wife had to go to every store in the city, so no kids carnival for anybody, but yeah, I think it would have been better to go there anyway, but yeah, can't be changed now. As always. Actually, my wife's not so bad shopping wise. For example, she never tries on clothes in the clothes store. She only buys them and puts them. I have so many clothes with Brazilian labels still on them somewhere, which are never going to fit anybody. Yeah, but So could be worse, but it's sometimes quite terrible, especially with the kids. And I think the worst thing is that my wife, that she, or I'm when I'm going shopping with the family, I'm like everybody has to stay together. The whole group has to stay together. We are in enemy territory. You cannot lose anybody. So we have to stay together. My wife always is trolling off, going in front, falling back. And this is extremely stressful, especially since when she does this, the kids do this as well. When I go shopping with the kids, they stay with the group, yeah, because the alpha lead wolf says everybody stays together. I'm not sure. I think it's probably really subconscious psychology that whenever we shop together, the kids are unruly and they leave the group, they run around, you have to search for kids, and this can be extremely stressful. And if I'm only with the kids, this never happens for some reason. Probably they fear what could happen. Probably I would leave them just behind if they get lost. So who knows? Maybe that they are intelligent enough to avoid it getting lost, or by their fault. So, yeah, let's see how the silver wedding goes.
Was ist es? Ich hab Lapalu ist der ganz jugendfrei. Du suchst, was ich schon dabei. Odi, 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 odi.
So, yeah, it's already the next day. Party was fun, but I was very tired. My son was very tired. We shouldn't have gone to the city to do shopping, but I think I said it before we even started. But yeah, typical result of not listening to daddy. Yeah, today we have this football match where I don't quite know when we have to go there. I think they play at around almost 1 o'clock in the evening, so too early is not good because the kids have to be occupied. Too late is also not good because they change clothes and stuff. So yeah, we have to see how it works out, or if my son even will be playing. I'm not quite sure. They make like 3 games, I think. My wife has to learn for an exam on Monday, so probably I'll be going there with the kids. So let's see how it turns out. Yeah, you can see weather's really nice today. Yeah, wonderful. The match was also quite nice. Yeah. Some played like less than 5 minutes. They wanted to, like they're playing like 9-minute games. I think it was four games, around 9 minutes, and yeah, it's like 6 on 6, 5 kids, 1 goalkeeper. I think they did reasonably well. But what father found out is like 4-8. The 4 and 5-year-olds don't fare so well in the overall competition. So Monday morning. Watching football led to weight loss. The haters were frauds. So it's Tuesday and I forgot to wait in, and now I have to go to work. I have no time to discard my clothes and go there. Yeah, it's much going on at work. It was really one of the busiest Mondays I ever had. So, yeah, it was the reason I did not go to the gym yesterday because it was basically closed and I got out of work. So my course was already finished. So it's like this Kunicross paradox, where you're really stressed out and broken down to component parts, and you would really need to go to the gym, but you're way too tired to go to the gym. So that happened yesterday, and no, not sure how it will be today, but at least I won't be staying so long, or will stay as long, but I go there later today, so hopefully it will not be one of the super long shifts again. Hopefully the other guys resolved all the problems in the about 1.5 hours they had. Now, let's see. Probably there's a whole lot of work just waiting for me. Yeah, let's see. So, Wednesday. It's still quite stressy at work. But actually it's the last day. Tomorrow I can go home. So that's the good message. So it's Thursday, and let's see if it brings any changes. Probably not. So it's been another lazy week, but it's the last day, and my son's birthday is on Sunday. So I'm going home today. Probably arrive quite late. And then we'll do something. Hopefully have some fun with the family tomorrow. Quite true. I have no fixed plans now. But yeah, quite true. My son was sick yesterday. Maybe he's better today. But yeah, I think it's better if I'm at home. So, see if the kids want to go to kindergarten or if we do anything different. It's quite a long and slow train full of cars going down from Wolfsburg. Everybody ordered the golf tour run in down Italy. So it's much later than usual here. The birds around. So nothing go? Not quite sure. But yeah, we're much later the road than usual because I'm working late on Tuesdays, and and my colleague she had physical therapy, so I said it's no problem. I'll be an hour later at home so she can take her appointment. So I switch shifts and she would have gone in late, but yeah, didn't work out, so a bit later at home. So not so much. It's not so good because I will arrive around midnight and my wife has to go and work early tomorrow morning. So that's a bit stressy, I think. We're not quite sure how the kids are. So if I'm quite sure if kindergarten tomorrow will happen or not. We'll have to see. Living in the environment, living in the situation, as we call it in the army. Very much true for parents. Yeah, but it's going on. It's been a couple of stressy weeks at work. We did our big software update, and yeah, usually some bugs only come out afterwards if everybody's working on the change system. Yeah, it's always more or less the same, but it was quite stressed this week, especially I think mostly because not quite sure of my colleague who got into, or the two colleagues which went for the pension. I think not all the knowledge went over, and also it's always when it works when people go to pension, they always take part of the knowledge back home, and especially with situation how to training two people at once is quite difficult, and yeah, you're not getting in as much as the old people had. So it's always that way, I think. Yeah, or like some companies getting their retirees back to fix something much later. Like I think this is happening with NASA with some rockets and stuff. Yeah. See you guys on the other side. So Friday is as always market day. Komm wieder runter. It's market day and yeah, we got the best bratwurst, I think, somewhere around the country, I would say. Yeah, and also I switched to flexitarism, so I'm eating a little bit of meat sometimes now. After 2 years of almost 0%, going to try to keep it quite down, but I eat from time to time, especially at parties or with the kids. Yeah, getting a new pair of swings here on this playground. Seems. I hope they don't remove this tower because it's actually quite nice. My son had been a bit tossing when he climbed up, but now it's better. No, my daughter got it. Dann kommen wir wieder runter. Yeah, pre-birthday event here. That entry is quite nice, I would say. Well, I feel a bit camping, almost 40 euros to enter here, but my wife paid and the kids have fun and they have a bouncy castle. So, not too bad, but you really need to be very dino savvy. Maybe there's something going on in the tent over there where all the grounding is going on. Bad. Well, this is somewhere between absolutely worth it and the worst thing ever. Yeah, I managed to trip myself in the dino thing. There was some thing on the ground which they covered up and had like a edge, and I tripped and fell on top of my son, and my feet is a bit broken. I hope it will be better tomorrow, but it hurts quite a lot. But I had a an injury there in school, so very to flipping over and bending the foot, like, yeah, hurting it quite a lot. That's from time to time. Usually never doing sports, always somewhere else. I think only fell down once in sports, but yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, my wife said I should go to a doctor, but then she saw that my other foot looks almost the same as this one. See, it's probably some malformity, which you see every day if you watch my videos here. Because yeah, I wait in every day, at least 5 days a week. So yeah, kids are in the shower. that's the drug is going on. So see you guys next week. So some effect with the feeling that the night is probably the shadow here. Yeah, see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll be able to work tomorrow.